What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is an insidious form of manipulation and psychological control. Victims of gaslighting are deliberately and systematically fed false information that leads them to question what they know to be true, often about themselves. They may end up doubting their memory, their perception, and even their sanity. How to recognize a gaslighter? Gaslighting can be more effective and successful than many people imagine. Almost anyone can be susceptible to gaslighting tactics, which have been deployed throughout history and continue to be used today by domestic abusers, dictators, narcissists, and cult leaders. The most effective gaslighters are often the hardest to detect. They may be better recognized by their victims' actions and mental state. How to recognize gaslighting? Signs of gaslighting. People who gaslight seek power and control. 1. Significant self-doubt and frequently second-guessing yourself. 2. Being made to feel crazy, sensitive, or wrong. 3. Trusting others' decisions more than yours. 4. Feeling confused, isolated, and depressed. 5. Apologizing or making excuses for a partner's behavior. Feeling deep down that something isn't right. Examples of gaslighting. Gaslighting is subtle, subversive, abusive behavior that may go on for years in long-term relationships. One way to detect it is to observe patterns of behavior over time. The following are a few examples of gaslighting. Gaslighting is subtle, subversive, abusive behavior that may go on for years in long-term relationships. One way to detect it is to observe patterns of behavior over time. The following are a few examples. I didn't do that. I would never say that. You never saw those texts on my phone. Trivializing. People who gaslight will trivialize or minimize a person's feelings to gain power. Examples include, calm down, quit overreacting, you're being dramatic, shifting blame. A person who gaslights will shift blame to others in order to avoid responsibility. Examples include, it's all your fault. I wouldn't have messed up if you hadn't upset me. Look what you made me do. Long-term effects of gaslighting. Over time, a person who is a victim of gaslighting may start to believe that they cannot trust themselves or that they have a mental health disorder. This gaslighting may lead to anxiety, depression, isolation, psychological trauma. All of these can have a long-term impact on someone's mental health and self-esteem. They may also make it more difficult for the individual to leave an abusive situation. If the gaslighting takes place in a relationship, it could become part of a broader pattern of coercive control. Coercive control is emotional abuse that gives the abuser control over their partner's life. If you or someone you know is experiencing gaslighting, it's important to reach out for help and support. Thanks for watching.